spacer on that one. And I bet if I get a spacer on that one, this one would be fine. That one's good now. Other than I've got it out. I didn't put it on the edge.
Should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll leave echoes in every place I find. I'll break the molds with a rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. I remember when you told me I should settle down, but these restless feet won't keep me grounded. The open road's the only place I found where I feel alive, and the stars will guide me. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll leave echoes in every place I find. I'll break the molds with a rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. A free-born mind. A free-born
Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut this square metal too. That's not gonna fit. Gotta get that metal out from underneath the tarp. I'm not doing that tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm pretty much gonna call it a night. That was what I wanted to get done on my list. And a little bit of housework. Got a new tool. Are you ready to go night-night? Are you sleepy? Are you ready to go night-night? Who wants to go upstairs and go night-night? Oh, Justin does? You ready? Alright, let me get you cookies.
Let me put it this way.
Oh, you're so cute.
Speeches for money was a much
So
better
cute,
thing than being
Chloe.
connected with any
Good morning.
one group or
Good
company.
morning.
So many.
Oh, are you hungry? Are you hungry?
And they don't care how they get it. Even if it
You hungry? That's because you don't eat. Good morning. Good morning. So I went ahead and went into town and bought a new tool because I want this cut to be really good. And I have one chance for it to be nice and smooth to go around the outside. So, yep, went into town looking like this. I need to start caring about what I look like. I'm going to be single forever. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. That was a lot on my back. And I've got to do the screws and the spacers. Boop. And then I'll need to run into Home Depot and get copper paint for this. And I'd really like to touch up the black because it's gotten scratched, but I think I'll try to figure that out this summer.
Once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free. Well, I never will, like climbing up the steepest hill. But truth can be.
These are too small. This part doesn't fit. So I'll have to go buy some more. Got one back corner, but I got spray paint. Paint those heads. I'm also going to add 2 more here to hold this up. 2 more on the bottom. So I'll need 4 more thingamajiggies. Well, I wish that I had bought extra of these bolts, but they weren't cheap. So I need to pick up 4 more. 2 to hold the middle, 2 at the bottom. And then this is pretty much done. I'm going to put some edging here on these corners, and then we'll work around that. But now I can put my elbow in and we can actually start a fire. Even though it's like 50, so it's not too bad. I have gold fingers, copper fingers. This is a different brand, so I'm hoping it fits well. I had ordered one and it hadn't come in, and so I just gave up on that store and went to a different store. And they had one in stock, but it's a different brand, so. It's a 6-inch, it should fit. Fingers crossed. Yes. This 6-inch is different than that 6-inch, so there you go. You have to stick with the same brand. Oh. I can take this back. If I want to do a fire, I gotta put that other elbow on. Probably should anyway, because it's definitely letting cold air in there. This is a double-walled one. Ooh. So it's a tad bit big on this. Screw it all in. Interesting, it actually sits the same too. Have to ask them about that.
When the devil rides. Son.
Look at you, good girlies. It's a mouse. It's a dead mouse. Oh, so good kitten. Justin got involved too. He was very excited. Alright, I'm throwing it outside. Okay, so this morning I got a phone call from UPS that I have a box that weighs too much for my post office box. So if it's over 100 pounds, they won't take it, which makes sense because then they, whatever. So I'm gonna go pick that up this morning, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember what I ordered that would be over 100 pounds other than the carport, which I already got from FedEx yesterday. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited. It's like Christmas. Christmas in February. Okay, so super funny thing. It's this, which is material that I bought. And it's because I guess SurePost has canceled their contract with the United States Postal Service. So they will not deliver this. So it's not overweight. It's just because they no longer have a contract with the post office. So I actually have, I think, 3 or 4 more of those packages coming in, which means they're not going to deliver any of them to my post office box, which is super annoying because that means I have to come in town to pick them up. UPS will deliver them to my house, except for can't get my seatbelt to untwist. Except a lot of times they can't get up the driveway, so then they leave them at the bottom of the driveway and they don't tell me that they're down there, so they just sit down there. So I've started making it to where I come pick it up. It's so gorgeous out today, but this is the yuckiest part of the season, where everything's melting and it's super muddy. It's so gross. Don't want the dogs to go outside because then they track mud in. Yeah, it's no fun. Look at this mess right here. So those are all the press logs that got wet. There's dry ones under there, which I'm getting ready to take inside. So I'm making chicken wings for dinner. And I decided to check the weather for tonight, because it's like 50 today. It's going to be 27 tonight. So Costco got their fruit trees in, and Kelly works there, and she called me and said they came in. And I was like, ooh, I want some. So I went there today and got them. But I left them in the back of my truck. I was like, oh, they'll be fine. Well, it's going to be 27 degrees. I'm going to have to bring them in. Here are my trees. And they have little buds on them. And I don't want them to freeze and die. So I'm trying to decide if I just want to leave them here on the porch. I got 2 cherry trees, but a pear tree and an apple tree. But they have like 4 different kinds of fruit on them. Good morning. You guys have completely taken over this space. Okay, it's Saturday morning. I've got to go get hay, but I did find the elbow. And so when I get back, after I get done taking care of critters, then I will get that put up. Yesterday, I ran a bunch of errands. I went and got feed. So I've got to get all these bags put into my containers right there. You piggies. I bought a couple of bales of hay for everybody to eat. What are you doing? Sleeping in the food. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, hi. Biscuit, what are you doing? Oh, and Otis. What are you two doing? Okay, so I have to go get the big bale of hay today. I did not realize that the hay place was closed on Friday. So you two need to go home. Go home. Biscuit, go home. Go. Those are my son's dogs. So, I am ready for, look at this ground. It is just, this is all ice and water and mud and muck. Took my wallet inside this morning, so I better get that. So I felt like this last bale of hay that I got did not last me as long as normal, and it didn't because it was less pounds. So because we're at the end of the season, their large bales are only 1,100 pounds instead of 1,400 pounds. So that makes a lot of sense, and I need to remember that because I may need to purchase 2 bales. Good morning, Chloe. Good morning, Justin.
My head above the water. Finally, I can breathe again. Lost in the waves, I wander. But in your eyes, I see no pain. You're a holiday, a break from the rain. Sipping your sunshine, come take me away. In the water, finally I can breathe again. You're a dream, 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 dream. Standing in your presence, carry me away, honey. A dream.
So I was really hoping to just connect this and be done and start a fire and be good and finish this video on a finished thing. But apparently I need a collar that attaches these two together because the ends are the same. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this video is getting kind of long and it's time for it to go out and me to finish editing it. So I'm just going to end it here, but today I'll have to go in and figure that out. I may even need to repurchase this piece because it was cut. Apparently the double walled elbow is longer. So it may need to go up a couple more inches so that that would be a bummer. Because when I straighten this out exactly, it's off. Can you guys see that? And then I have a couple more pieces of shiplap to cut and paint and put in, but I'm gonna have to call it at this. I do love it. I did purchase a black piece to go up top, so we're just waiting for that to come in because I really don't like the copper. I want it to blend in. I think it'll just look smoother. But I love it. Absolutely love it. I love this whole fireplace setup. The cubbies underneath and the height of it and all of it's been a real pleasure this winter, doing the fire with being able to sit and face it and all of those things. I couldn't imagine having this smaller fireplace and having it be lower to have to hunch over and work with it. This was perfect. So absolutely love it. And I don't know, this project's almost done. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, think about subscribing. It really does help the channel out. And we do lives for members on Thursday nights at 5, and for all the whole channel the second Tuesday of every month. So I hope to see you there. Bye.
Make me lose my senses, carry me away, away. A dream